Did you know that one of the world's most famous rubies was not a ruby at all? For centuries, kings, emperors, and royal families proudly wore these gemstones, believing it was a precious ruby. But modern gemology later revealed a shocking truth. It was actually a spinel. So, how did spinel fool kings for centuries? Let's find out. Spinel is a natural gemstone mineral. Its chemical composition is MgAl2O4. Spinel occurs in many colors. For example, they can be red, pink, blue, purple, and black. But the red variety is what made history, because red spinel can look remarkably similar to ruby. Why were they confused? Hundreds of years ago, people didn't have gemological laboratories. There were no microscopes, no refractometers, and no advanced testing equipment. So, gemstones were usually identified based on colors, appearance, and beauty. Since ruby and red spinel often look almost identical, people naturally assume they were the same gemstones. To make things even more confusing, ruby and spinel are often found in the same mining regions, so miners frequently recover them together. The famous royal mistake. One of the most famous examples is the Black Princess ruby. For centuries, it was believed to be a magnificent ruby. It was worn by kings and became part of the British crown jewels. But when scientists finally examined the stone using modern gemological methods, they were discovered something unexpected. It wasn't a ruby, it was a red spinel. One of the most famous rubies in history was actually a spinel. Ruby versus spinel. So what's the difference? The difference between ruby and spinel has been covered in part 2. Watch part 2 to uncover the fascinating truth behind these two gemstones. Thanks for watching.